Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Karina and today we are going to be testing out the new Juvias Place I Am Magic Velvet Matte Foundation. This is supposed to be full coverage. I've already actually taken a little bit of it and put it on my chest to try to match it to see if it was going to be good. It's a little bit dark, but that's okay. We're going to make it work. But yeah, when I put it on my chest, it was very thick and I can tell it is going to be full coverage. So if you want to see my first impression on this foundation, just keep watching. Okay, so first I'm going to put my favorite primers on, which is the Tarte Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer. And I push this right into my pores. I use this every single day when I do my foundation. It is just the best for filling in pores. It literally like makes them invisible. I push that right there into my D-zone. And that's all I do with that. Then I go in with my second favorite primer, which is the Milk Hydro Grip. And you can see how much I've used of this. I'm pretty much done. That's okay, I have a backup already. And I put this all over my face. Oh, so cooling, hydrating. And it leaves a nice tanky feel for the foundation to grip onto. So I use my two favorite primers just so when I try the foundation, I know that those work for me. And then I don't know if this is long wearing or not, because when I use those two, my foundation normally is pretty long wearing. So let's shake it up just a little bit just in case. All right, I'm going to do one half of my face with the brush and the other half with a sponge. Let me grab my mirror. Okay, so we'll put about one little, it has like a little squeezy tube, it's not a pump. So I'm gonna put like one little squeeze of it on the back of my hand. I'm going to use the brush and put it on this side of my face. Okay. Oh yeah, you see the coverage? Wow. I'm just going to stipple it on. When I use stippling motions, I feel like it pushes in the product better than if I just swirl it around. Okay, so I'm gonna take a little bit close up, and I still have a lot on the back of my hand. I just need just a tad for this half of my face. It looks really good on the skin, even with the brush. Oh yeah, it definitely has that that velvety matte finish. I think it's pretty. With the sponge, I mean with the brush, I think it looks good. Now let's try it with the sponge and see what kind of coverage we get with the sponge. It's definitely full coverage. Now we'll know if it's really full coverage with the sponge, because I have a few breakouts right here going on. So let's see if it covers it. Oh yeah, cover them right up. So with this foundation, all you need is one little squeeze for your entire face. And that's it. And I'm gonna drag this down. We're just gonna drag it so we just match all over. And I'm going to take the sponge and go over this side to make sure it's really nice and pressed in, but it still looks good with just the brush. Okay, let's get close and personal on this side. Oh yeah, I think it looks exactly the same. And I covered up my breakouts I'm having right there. Really really nicely. Don't forget your ears. Okay. I think it looks good. It's a little bit tacky, but I think if I let it sit a little bit longer, it'll be fine. Okay, so the foundation is definitely that velvety matte finish. It's not heavy on the skin at all. I don't feel like I'm wearing a ton of makeup, but it's definitely full coverage. But I think it looks very pretty. It kind of reminds me a little bit of my Almond Beauty foundation. So, and I love that foundation. So this is looking nice. Let's go ahead and add concealer. And I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer and Vanilla. This is one of my favorite concealers. So I'm pretty much going to use everything I know works just to give this foundation a fair shot. I'm going and blend that out. Okay, so the concealer has sat very nicely on this foundation. It looks really good. It doesn't look cakey at all. Oh my gosh, it is so hot here. I feel like I'm just sweating as I'm putting this on, but it's holding up. So I do have a few things to do today, so I'm gonna really put this to the test. I'm gonna be outside doing errands and things like that. So, all right. Now we're going to set with my favorite Peach Perfect by Too Faced powder. And set my under eyes. Make sure we don't get any creasing. Blurs out any of these pores also. It just makes your skin look so smooth. So this is one of my favorite powders. And you get no flashback with this powder. This is my all-time favorite powder. I use it all the time. So I'm pretty much setting everywhere I put concealer to make sure none of it creases. A little bit up here. It's a little bit tacky right here, so I'm going to add some powder right there. So when I go to blend out my bronzer, it won't be blotchy or anything. I am looking so smooth and poreless right now with all those products. This is looking really good so far. And I'm going to go into my Kylie bronzer in Almond. And just bronze up the face a little bit so we don't look so flat. These are one of those bronzers that are very buildable. It's not super pigmented as soon as you put it on. So I really enjoy that because I can make it super light or just add a bunch and look super tan. Now for blush, I'm going to go with my Kokie Blush Up. And it's a blush palette in Blushing. And it comes with 3 shades. I thought this would be perfect with the eyes. And I'm just gonna mix it all together. Super pigmented, as you can see. Kind of put a lot. That's okay. I like blush. Now for highlight, I'm going to go in with my Dose of Color Desi and Katy in Fuego. Okay, now I'm going to spray my face with Mag Fix Plus. Okay, and I'm going to top that highlight with the Wet n Wild Hustle and Glow Loose Highlighting Powder. I'm going to use a nice little fan brush. I've been enjoying using fan brushes with loose highlights because it fits right into the top. You can get right across, kind of swivel it in there, tap off any extra, and then hit it high points. See? So pretty. So I've really been enjoying doing that. Okay, and I'm going to set my face with Urban Decay All Nighter and spray that all over to make sure we lock in everything. This is me. Okay, so we want to lock that in place and make sure we see just how long this foundation can last. Also with the setting spray. I love that setting spray. It's really good. It'll really make your makeup last. So I'm going to go off camera and do the rest of my eye makeup and set my brows, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I finished off my makeup and I used the Kylie lip liner in Coconut and the Liquid Catsuit High Shine lipstick by Wet n Wild in Sin Nudes for the lip combo. I finished off my eyes with the Sweet Talk palette. I used this for the whole look on the eyes, and then I set my brows with the Colourpop brow gloss gel and just clear, and I am done. I think it looks super pretty. Definitely full coverage, definitely that velvet matte finish. It's not heavy at all, not sticky. I think it looks pretty darn good. So I am going to wear this for the rest of the day, and I'm going to try to do check-ins. I'm not sure if I'll get to, but I know I'm going to give a final thought at the end of the night. So I will see you guys in just a little while. Okay guys, so we are now, I think, about 5 hours in. I finished my makeup about 11:45 and it's almost 5 o'clock now. So the foundation is actually holding up really good. I went out for a little while today and it is extremely hot here. So it is holding up really good. It is starting to break up a little bit in the inside of my nose, getting a little bit oily in there and getting a little cakey. But other than that, the highlight, blush, bronzer, everything is still on, and I think it looks really good. So we will continue to keep wearing this throughout the night, and I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Okay guys, so it's been almost 10 hours of wearing this foundation. I'm exhausted. I just got done washing all my brushes. They needed to be washed so bad, but overall I think the foundation looks really good. Let me grab a mirror. I'm gonna look close up at it. So yeah, my nose is like the most oiliest part, but I'm wearing it for 10 hours and this is the only spot where it has begun to break up. You can't tell with these bright lights, I'm sorry. I am not using my ring light right now. I'm actually just using just regular lights that I have. But yeah, it's got really cakey around here and broken up around my nose. But so I had a feeling it was gonna break up anyways on my nose, which is okay with me. It's been 10 hours of wear. I most likely am not gonna ever wear a foundation for 10 hours. And it did start to wear off a little bit down on my chin, but not cakey, just worn off. But everywhere else, the highlight is still there, blush, bronzer, everything is still there. My forehead actually looks really good. And like out here, it looks really good. It's just around the nose and on my chin is where it came off, which is okay with me. It's just really good and it wears great. So I really enjoyed this foundation. I'm probably going to keep wearing it throughout the week, the next few weeks, and see how it goes with other primers and stuff. But overall, I really like the foundation. I think it's pretty and I enjoy a soft matte foundation, so I give this a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.